What's up, guys? King Lines here. So, uh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0, Episode 4. Alright, so this one's kind of crazy. It's about a rare D-Shock watch. D-Shock as in a ripoff of G-Shock. It was really popular over here a long time ago. Anyways, so this guy's a watch collector, and it just so happens he's black, and yeah, anyways. I don't know if that's a whole criminal element or that's just the color they chose to color him. I don't know. Anyways, so he's a huge watch collector. Like, he's insane. Like, he gets a hard on for watches, basically. I don't know why that's his thing. So, anyways, he's standing in line. Tristan meets up really early for Miho, and she tells him, "I want you to do me a huge favor." He's like, "Oh, she's in love with me. She's gonna ask me to do something sweet." She basically plays him and tells him, "Stand in line for me and buy this watch, and I'll pay you back when you get me the watch." He's like, "Okay." So he's standing in line like an idiot, and the entire time he's there, he has to take a leak, right? And he's like, "I'm gonna burst." So Yugi sees him and walks up to him, and Tristan's like, "Do me a favor, stand in line and take my place." And Yugi's like, "Okay," and gives him the money. Tristan goes off, takes a leak, right? And he's off for a minute. Yugi goes to the counter, buys the watch, and as he's buying it, the guy's like, "Oh, you're in luck. This is the last one." And that rare watch collector is right behind him. Okay, so Yugi grabs it and he's like, "Okay, thank you." And he's like, "Wow, this thing must be pretty cool." So he grabs the watch, he opens it, he starts looking at it, and the black guy grabs him and he's like, "You don't understand this watch. Only a collector like me can ever have this watch." And he just goes off, you know. Yeah, he's just like out there, like the watch is so amazing. Like, you know what I mean? Like those people that have like a really hard to find a rare card, and they're like, "Oh yeah, only the best people can play these cards or this deck or that bullshit." So anyway, he's like, "Only the rarest collector can have this card," and he's actually about to hit Yugi when Tristan stops him, and he's like, "What are you doing?" Right? And he comes to Yugi's aid, and he's like, "Get out of here!" So the black guy, I think, like takes off, if I remember right, because it's been a couple days since I've seen it, and black guy takes off. Now, um, Yuki has it, Miho comes, they show it off, they're laughing, they're having fun. Tristan's like, "Hey, since I bought it, can I just wear it for like a day and then I'll give it to you tomorrow?" And Miho's like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" So, innocent enough. So Tristan goes to the bathroom, puts it in his back pocket, and the black guy's standing back there in a stall. So he goes out and very sneakily grabs the watch, right, puts it on, takes off. So Tristan looks at it, he's like, "Oh my god, no, I lost the watch," not realizing that the black guy took it, right? Now the black guy's kind of lurking around because where they're at is like a game arcade place. So, anyways, Tristan's, he's like, "Oh god, I lost the watch," and he tells Miho, and she slaps him, and she takes off running, crying. I think she says, "I hate you." I'm not too sure. And the black guy's just like lurking around, looking at him, like kind of laughing. Yeah, smug bastard. So they kind of, the black guy kind of comes up behind them, and Joey says, "What the hell are you laughing at?" He kind of catches him off guard, and Janucci, which is actually Tristan, because Tristan in Japanese is Janucci, I think it is. Yeah. Basically, he's like, "Yeah, leave him alone. He doesn't know anything." No, does not knowing that the guy has his watch. So I can't remember how, but basically Yugi finds out, and the black guy starts running off, and Yugi sees him, and he catches him, I think, in the stairwell. And in the stairwell, he tells him a game, and he puts the watch in front of him, and he's like, "The first one to get closest to a minute by the second wins." And he's like, "I'm a rare watch collector, man. I know watches. I can do that easy." So they play, and Yugi beats him just barely. And the guy's like, "You know what? Let's do it again." And Yugi's like, "All right, fine, we'll do it again." So they do it again, but they switch places because the collector's like, it's like, "You know what? I have a better advantage from here," and he misses entirely, misses the timing, and Yugi says, because you lost it, because you didn't, because you played the game and you lost basically. It's like, "You don't get the watch," and the guy's like, "I'm not taking this crap from you. I'm bigger than you." So basically, he tries to steal the watch, and Yugi kind of puts like I don't know, he puts like a mind trick on him or something, and the guy looks at his arm, and basically the watches have become part of him, and he looks mechanized, like basically like the gadgets, like he sees gears and shit in his arm. I thought it was kind of cool, but a really weird acid trip style. But he starts freaking out and he starts losing his mind. So Yugi just picks up the watch, walks back to Tristan, and he's like, "Here you go, man. I found it in the stairwell. I don't know, it must have fallen or something." And of course Tristan's like, "Oh my god, yeah, blah blah blah." So that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0, Episode 4. I suggest you watch it because there's a whole lot of content on that one, and I didn't get through all of it. It's just kind of skimmed through. But my thoughts on it. So feel free to check it out. Again, the dude's name is Sierra Banghart. I think it is. That's his channel name. And he has all the episodes on there for season 0. I don't know about the other seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh, but season 0 at least. Something good to catch up on before the English dub. So that'll be it for now, guys.